Cool. Welcome to our studio.
Well, thank you.
We're undergoing construction because we are syndicated into like 200 cities or something. How many is it, Kristen?
20.
Okay.
You just added the 0. It's all good.
Something like that.
Same thing.
Yeah, same thing. We're practically Ryan Seacrest.
Yeah.
So we're going to take over this entire studio ourselves, and then the radio station's moving down the hall.
Sounds
so
good.
Right before you walked in, they were like drilling stuff and taking equipment out, and Kristen and I are in a little bit of a punchy mood. So apologies for that.
No, it's all good.
That makes for a more fun interview,
Yeah, it's
right?
way more fun.
By the way, sidebar. Can I see the nails?
Yes, you can.
Oh, man.
I was just about to ask that.
Oh, my God. I love. That is freaking adorable. Where'd you get them done?
I get them done at this like Japanese nail art place in LA.
Like, nail art is all the rage these days.
It's quite fun. It's like having accessories wherever you go. That's how I think.
And
think
for the
of it.
obviously, so we're on radio, so you can't see. Let me turn that off. That's really classy. So you can't see it, but she's got like this little diamond ring on her pinky nail. That's so stinking cute.
Thank you.
And like E does now with the red carpets, they actually have like a manicam. Have you seen
No
that?
way.
Yeah,
I have not seen that. I should be on that.
for sure.
I
Especially
need to
with the
be on
nails
the
you're rocking
manicam.
today. Those are sweet. And
But
like,
these are my this is toned down for me. I can get crazier.
Oh, I dig it. And is that the real nail length? This is such girl chat.
absolutely not.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I know, Rob.
Girl
Can
chat.
we get a dude interview? The past like 4 or 5 interviews, the Bert show is Bert, but he had to go to Dallas and do the show out of Dallas, so that's why he's not here. And he's bummed because he has a couple of kids who are right in your wheelhouse, like they're huge fans of yours. So he's bummed he couldn't be here and sends his apologies. So the past 3 or 4 interviews that I've done solo with Kristen, it's turned into girl talk, and I'm sitting over here in the
Well, we had GRL in here recently.
Yep.
We had Akana Pop. We had Fifth Harmony.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It's been like
it's
there's
over.
this serious girl power going on.
I know.
so dig it. And Jeff is like he's been outnumbered every single
You've
time.
learned a lot about manicures and, and things.
Seriously, and there's always fashion questions, and I'm just like, and speaking of fashion, we were talking about this before you came in. You're what, 17 now?
Yes, I am.
Actress, dancer, singer, author, fashion line.
We're working on that.
Yeah, we don't like you.
Okay.
You're not allowed to be that much more successful than us at half of our age-ish.
Oh my
Sir,
gosh,
yes, sir.
she is.
Yes.
I think my ovaries just dropped a little bit. That made me. But I mean, where do you find the time? Actually, first,
Okay.
when was the last time you had like a normal 17-year-old day?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah?
You know
Have
what I'm saying? Because like I said, I'm a normal 17-year-old. My schedule just happens to be a little more busy, and I just have I like to consider myself a normal kid with a very abnormal lifestyle. So I don't think of it that way. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think I could really live like that. Like I have to be doing something. I'm truly very lazy, but I'm not. It's weird. It's like anytime I don't have to work, I just I sleep, I eat, I watch
Write a book.
reruns of TV,
Sketch out a fashion line.
just the
Those
normal
things.
stuff. And I'm really just that kind of kid, and then I kind of turn it on. So it's like 2 different kind of.
I like it. Like your
things going on.
downtime is seriously down. but
Seriously
your
down.
Uptime is like seriously up.
Yes.
That makes sense. And then it all balances,
It balances out nice.
What's your TV that you watch in your downtime? Because we make fun of Kristen because her downtime are always Real Housewives marathons
Oh my
every
gosh.
time.
Okay, for me, I think it's old reruns of like Martin Lawrence show, or Law and Order SVU. Guys don't understand. I'm like obsessed with that show. Like I know the whole, the beginning paragraph or whatever before I could definitely.
By heart?
Yes.
Right now?
Yes, I could do it.
Go for it.
In the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories. Dun dun.
Okay, where's
as a TV lover,
where-
I'm severely impressed right now.
Thank you.
you're gonna forget? You gotta forgive me for this, but where's your teacher? Are you?
My teacher.
What was the last thing that she was supposed to learn?
I don't know. I can honestly can't
What
tell
was
you.
that? Transfer who?
Transformations and pre-calculus.
Yeah.
Transformations.
Fun.
So and then add on top of
Parabolas.
everything she's accomplished, she's still learning about that too.
The calculus. I remember
Fun.
calculus.
No, I was like that doesn't come into play in radio. So we laugh at that. The fact
It doesn't come into play with most things in life, I've come to realize, unless you're like an architect. Or
No, calculus is very important. right?
When do you need to make a parabola on your daily basis? Have you ever been like at the grocery store? I could make a quick parabola about this. No, like percentages, all that stuff I can understand, but I don't know. I'm gonna need a parabola. I just don't understand.
I am laughing with you, but I have no idea what a parabola is. Does anybody? Dad?
It's like the thing
nope.
Like
Even Dad doesn't know.
I think I know what you're talking about.
That little thing,
the little scoop in the graph.
Yeah.
In the graph.
It's unnecessary.
It's the scoop in the graph.
But to my fans out there, no, you need to learn. You need to learn it. Be good. Do what you need to do.
Very important to get that high school education. Yes. Now, if you could, do you have any plans to go to college?
Yes, I do.
Yeah?
I want to like for now, do what I'm doing now and get everything done now, so that like when I go to college, I'm financially stable. I'm not worried about that, and then I can do what I want to do from there.
Very cool. So. If you had what's your dream college? Do you have one that you would love to go to?
I don't have a dream college, but I know what I want. I know I want to study to be a child psychologist. I think it's because like I'm always connected with like younger, children. Both my parents are teachers, and obviously my demographic is kids. So I don't know. It's just something that's very close to my heart in that way.
Very cool. Your dad's in here. That must make you proud to know that she's kind of wanting to follow in the footsteps there, working with kids.
Yeah, I was supposed to be the first woman in the NBA. That did not happen.
It could still happen. You're still young.
It could still happen, but I highly doubt that.
Do you have some basketball skills? Yeah.
Sure. No.
Tommy, you want to challenge her to a game like you challenged me too?
It's bad. I used to be good. I feel like if I spent a week like really intensely like getting into it, I think I could do it. But as of now, with these nails, I don't think so.
The nails are more important right now.
Yeah.
I saw the dedication though. I mean, because I'm obviously TV junkie, so I watched you on Dancing with the Stars, and you were just friggin' phenomenal.
Thank you.
I mean, did you see a huge boost as far as after you did Dancing with the Stars? Were you kind of shocked by how much attention?
Well, I think it's very cool because, it opened me up to other demographics, just beyond what I had. It was like, not only did I have the kids coming up to me, but I had the kids' moms and the kids' moms' moms. And, it was just a wider demographic, lots more people that I got to connect with. And, I'm very proud of the whole process. I think it's probably the hardest, physically, mentally challenging thing I've ever done, and I probably would never do it again.
Yeah.
But I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'm very, very proud of doing it.
As you should. You went really far, too. That was impressive.
Thank you.
Girl's got some moves.
Of course she does. She's excellent at everything she does. Parabolas, writing, all of it. Dancing, singing, and that's why you're here to talk about your music, right?
Yes.
Are you on a big tour now, doing ton of stuff, or you just?
I am. I'm going around everywhere, promoting the album and everything like that, and it's something I'm very, very proud of. It's definitely my vision coming to life, and it's honestly, I have creative control over everything, and it's very much Zendaya. So I just, that's the cool thing to see is your creation being, recognized.
Does it make you nervous when you look at somebody like Miley Cyrus, who was on a similar path as you, minus the parabolas, I'm guessing, and seeing where she is now? Do you get nervous?
No. I don't, because I'm not Miley, you know what I mean? Everyone's different. I think where everyone has their own path, their own career, their own reasons, and I'm just a very different person, obviously, than Miley. I think Miley is, she's doing her thing now. She's exploring herself. She's becoming, who she is, and that is very different from who Zendaya is. And I'm growing now, and I'm figuring out who I am as an artist, and I think everyone does it in a different way. And I think, that should be celebrated, of course. But, a lot of people worry about, oh, my gosh, Miley, and I don't want my kids to see that. But then, again, it's part that, and then it's also part you have to be a parent. If you don't want your kids to twerk, then teach your kids not to twerk. There was never a time in my life where my parents made it acceptable for me to twerk. And there never will be. So I don't have to worry about that being a problem. And they don't have to worry about that, So I think it's just about setting those values. And hopefully I can be part of that positive influence for those kids. So
that's an awesome answer.
It's an awesome answer. Do you ever get frustrated that people tend to lump like Disney stars or Nickelodeon stars together and they just assume everybody's going to go, God bless Amanda Bynes and everything she's been through, but that you're going to go down that path just because you started out so young?
I mean, I don't really, it doesn't irritate me because I really I do not worry about that. That is the least of my concerns. That kind of issue. If you guys do not see the fact that I have my dad right here, a teacher who's basically like a second mom, uncle here, it's all, in the family, and I have plenty of people to tell me no. I think a lot of people have yes men, and I have all the no men I ever need. You know what I'm saying? They'll pull me down, check me real quick.
That, which is great, but there's got to be a time in recent memory because a parent's not doing their job unless they give you a no that you don't want. Mm-hmm. So when's the last time that Dad shut you down with something you really, really wanted?
Oh, well, it happens a lot when I ask for ice cream because I have a problem. This is not that serious to some people, but this is a big deal to me. I'm an ice cream fanatic. I just love ice cream, and I have to have it all times. And he says no.
I'm seriously falling more in love with this girl with every sentence.
You found some sort of sister.
Her lazy downtime is watching TV, and she loves ice cream. Oh my God, yes, I felt like we're separated at birth.
And that's, for some kids, it's like, oh my gosh, Dad, I want to go out to this party, blah, blah. I'm like, just please give me ice cream. No, Zendaya, you've already had some today, So, we have different problems.
We're going to talk to you a little bit more about the music in a second, but after that, you and Kristen, your new sister,
we're besties.
Are going downstairs where we have some fans of yours waiting.
I heard there's ice cream there.
It's an ice cream social.
They heard way ahead.
Perfect.
So they're ready for you. So tell us about the music.
Well, my album came out already. It's called Zendaya. And it's not just called Zendaya just because I was like, okay, I can't think of anything else. Let me just name it my name. It's actually because a lot of people say my name wrong. Mm-hmm. So I was thinking maybe if I named my album my name, it might help things out a little bit, right? So
how do they mispronounce it? Do they say Zendaya?
Yes. Which, if you read it phonetically, it is exactly Zendaya. So, but yeah, that was my reasoning behind it. But Replay is my first single. It came out, and I'm just, like I said, I'm very proud of it because everything down to the picture I pick or the font or everything is important to me, and it's all all the details that people may not think about. I definitely put a lot of thought into, my first music video, all the concept behind it, the idea. I had to, I found the choreographer, the director I wanted. And like I said, being hands-on at a young age, I think is very important. So
absolutely.
What was the inspiration behind the album, when you were putting it together?
I think my inspiration was to be inspiring. I don't know if that makes sense.
Totally makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
To be a young person doing, I guess you could say high quality music that can be listened to by everyone, but still is positive, so that you have your kids in the car listening to it, and you can listen to it, and it's for everyone, but it's still good. So it's not like just some little kid music and turn it off. You know what I mean? I don't want that. So.
Well, congratulations on everything, and we know this is a busy time when you got to do all the radio station stuff and all that. So we appreciate you coming in.
Of course,
we'll call ahead to anybody we know and tell them to have ice cream.
Sounds
make
good.
It a little bit
Sounds
easier
good. Thank
for
you.
And then because you're working, Dad can't say no because it's technically part of the job.
Yeah, it's part of the job. I got to do it.
Today it's part of the job. So she has to eat ice cream with the fans.
I kind of already had frozen yogurt already today, but we're just not going to bring that up. We're just going to forget that even happened.
Details. Well, thank you so much for coming in. We do appreciate it. Very nice to meet you.
I feel so motivated after talking to her. I need to go out and do something.